Good late morning, 11:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So anybody who was in the live yesterday, I talked about XLM, how it looked like an inverted head and shoulders pattern. So if we're looking at the inverse head and shoulders, we can see it on several different accounts here, but this is the one I think will have the most credence here so we can see. So you have the inverted left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, and then the attempted breakout over the neckline. So now if you look at that and you look at XLM, it looks exactly like that in my opinion. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder inverted. Now we're looking for the breakout. So what we're going to want to get past would be the neckline. I mean, you could call it right here at the 12.5, but I would like to see us get over the 13.2 area as well. So if we could get over that range, first 12.5, then 13.2, I think that's going to be our biggest targeted areas. Whoops. Deleted the wrong thing there. I want you to be able to see this properly. So that 13.2 is going to be an area we need to break out of. Then we got a few layers of resistance above it. But that looks like an inverted head and shoulders to me. If we look at this, you're going to want to break out from above the two resistance points. And our two resistance points are up at the 13.2 level. If you look at this, that's the neckline up there. So we're going to need to break that. I mean, you could say the neckline, there's a lower one, but to break out of this officially, you had a resistance at 13.2, came down, hit it again at 13.2. Created the inverted left shoulder, went up to 13.2, created the inverted head, came up to the right arm, created 13.2 before you came back down to create the inverted right arm. So both sides got resisted to make the inverted left arm and the inverted right arm. So now if you break out, first level, if you can get past 12.5 and hold, because that could be a rejection point on a fake out, but if you can get past and hold, that first layer is going to be 13.2, break the neckline, you've got 14.3, and then you've likely, if you can break 14.3, back up to that 15.8 range. So you got a little bit of a move here for XLM. What I'd be anticipating for if you can hold 12.5, first layer you got 6.5%, but this should, on a breakout of the inverted head and shoulders neckline, first 12.93, but you're looking at approximately a 24% move to completion here, if we can do this properly. So first imminent target's about 6.5%, then about 13 and possibly 25%. So you're looking anywhere realistically on a breakout from 13 to 25% here. So it's very, very, very important for XLM right now as we broke down out. And let's redo this a little bit so that you can see everything properly. So if we push this out like this and do the proper pattern like long term instead of just a short term, you would get a downtrending resistance like that. And that's what that's what is important to me right now, because you have to break over that resistance. And if you could get back over that, because this pattern's still playing out, as I'll show you in a sec, you would have a pretty lengthy technical target after we would move past this. That's how you get to that 22.2. We've measured this out before, if anybody remembers. We just put it into the shorter time frame. So I mean, if we come through here and use this as the uptrend and we squeeze this and see where it meets, we can see how perfectly this pattern is actually playing out right now. It's played out almost transparently as much as it could, literally. I mean, look at that. That's the entire formation from the uptrend starting back here on the uptrending support on July 6th, and the downtrending resistance, which started on July 13th. You've had it converging, and now if you can get the proper breakout, if you break out over here, it's going to get you to about 21 cents if it's the proper breakout. And if it breaks out from over here, that's how you can get the 22.2 area, or from the support over here. But I would put it over here because that's the apex moment. So if you do get a breakout though, you're looking at one of those ranges, but that's what we're looking at here for XLM. I've been asked a lot of questions about it. We're in this formation that we're trying to break out of. And that's just from the uptrending support to the downtrending resistance as we're converging. And that would be the technical breakout target if we could do this properly. Actually, it's a little bit lower off the support. It's right around 209, but like I said, We had those earlier targets we've talked about, 12.5, and then you've got approximately, it's about a 25% move from the breakout here at 12.5 is the approximate target, because it gets you to about, it's that 15, I'm going to put it at about 15.5. I don't want to go all the way to 15.8, but that's the area where we started to come down back in the formation, and that's part of the targets here, and that's how you could get up there. But you have to break it in unity. Like, it's not just going to happen in one shot. Like, we have a lot of resistance that we formed. I'm not going to keep this up because it confuses. 13.2, I mean, that's important. 12.5, I'm not going to keep up because we've got the pattern resistance. But 13.2 is that neckline, in my opinion. We would have to get up, break that, and then we can start to push up, and 15.4 would be the next target. So pay attention, everybody. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this, please make sure to hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel and joining the 18,200 plus subscribers. And I'll catch you on the next update.